Welcome back to You Speak Wednesday. And today I have with me Alexis and Miss Aisha. Introduce yourselves, please.
Go ahead. Okay. So I'm Asia and I'm from Texas Middle School and I'm 13.
I'm 18. I'm Alexis Pittman, and I go to Texas High School.
What grade you in?
I'm senior.
You're senior, bro. So I want to go ahead and ask you this. You ready to take that big step?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like, are you nervous? You ain't nervous enough.
No, no.
You ready to hop up there? Get your own car, get your own house. You know, live under your roof, have your own rules.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, for sure. Turn up then. Turn up then. You got a few years. You in middle school.
You do too.
You right. But what's up? How y'all be going so far, man?
Good. I mean, okay. Not really, nothing special going on.
Yeah. I'm doing alright. Self motivation, getting better every day.
For sure, you gotta focus, man. You gotta focus. But I mean, I've heard that you've been having a lot of tests going on. What's it called? SCT?
Yeah, ACT.
SAT?
ACT.
ACT.
Yeah.
So how is that? You feel like you did good on it?
Yeah.
So we gonna see. We gonna see. But now on to baseball news. So LE and PG played again. And this time LE came out on top, 3-2. So lucky win. Y'all turned up though. I'll give y'all that. Y'all earned it. I seen it. And Texas Hop against Marshall. 10-3. Boy, that I wish I saw that game. So that would have been a good game. How you feel about that, Miss T?
I mean, is that even news? Like, we already knew that was gonna happen.
You cocky with it.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Confident. And Texas High JV beat the same team, Marshall, 2-0. Hey. So, in the other news we have Arkansas High School Robotics placed first place in robotics competition.
I heard about that.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about it?
No.
You gotta get in the mix, man.
I know.
Yeah. But hey, congratulations to y'all though. And Brianna Block of LE High School will be playing LCA All-Star Game on June the 2nd at the Raider Dome. Congratulations, shout out to you. Turn up, be your thing, you know. Yeah. What's up? And the best nation, Hawk Nation Strength and Conditioning Camp, June 6th through July the 22nd, Monday through Thursday, $150. 6-week program. I am telling you right now, I've seen it with my own eyes from people who've been, bro, I'm going myself. Because let me tell you, when I say Coach Gibson and him, gonna make sure when you leave that thing, you gonna be looking like a whole new person, playing like a whole new person. Well, I'm telling you, boy. Yeah, you gonna surprise yourself, man. I'm telling you. And we also have boys and girls golf team won district and will advance to regional tournament. That's Hawk Nation too. Because as you know, Hawk Nation the best nation. Girl side the best side. As I always say. But we have 4 states football recruiting combine. Monday, April 25th at 6 p.m. through 8 p.m. It's $20 cash only. Let me say it again one more time for the people in the back. Cash only. You got Connie years? Cash only. I got you. Grades 9 through 12 at Texas High School. Some of the colleges attending will be University of Arkansas, Grambling State, Alcorns, Sam Houston State, University of Central Arkansas, Stephen F. Austin, Prairie View, A&M, Texas Southern, and many more. But hey, even if you are in middle school, go out there, bro. I'm telling you, because I'm going to be out there. And show out. Do your thing, do what you do best. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. I'm telling you. And CNR Sports 707 with Mr. Reggie is April 16th in Little Rock. And I will be there myself, as you know. Because you already know I gotta turn up one more good time. You feel me? And more aerial Little League news. We are Washington's team, Washington Lions, will have tryouts for their 14U All-Star team Monday through Friday at 4 through 7 p.m. Okay? Hey, that's more to see more talent and opportunities, man. I'm telling you, because it's a lot of talent and opportunities here that we don't see. Like I'm telling you, and that name, Washington Lions, I ain't gonna lie, that sound hard a little bit. It sound hard. Something they gonna be cold. I might have to check that out. I don't know. Certain times might have to go out there, But hey, um, Texarkana League of Champions presents their 7-on-7 tournament this Saturday at College Hill Middle School. Okay, and let's see, times. 8U will play at 10, 10U will play at 11, 12U, let y'all guess, 12, yes Lord. And the admission is free. And let me tell y'all, the team's playing. Now this first team I'm finna say, I'm gonna go ahead and represent that you feel me? Canes Elite, stop playing with them. TK Mustangs, Hot Boys, Sniper Gang, Red League Broncos, the Broken Bow Chiefs, and the No Limit Boys. Now the Hot Boys. Now, if y'all watching this, y'all called the Hot Boys. So for that 707, y'all hands about to be hot. I'm talking about y'all about to be hot. Y'all feel me? And the No Limit Boys. No limit? Okay. That means y'all not taking none of that. Soon as they throw that, it should be a pick. It should be a no-fly zone, you feel me? Okay, and Kansas League, I ain't even worried about y'all. Y'all already know if y'all gonna turn up. It's Canes. What you expect? It's the U. Right? Right? For sure. Amen. And last but not least, the Youth HBCU Classic in Shreveport by Hero Bay was a success. When I say it's a success, it was a success. At least for me. In 2 times. And shout out to my boy Kendrick. You feel me? Cause look, bro, you was there. You see what went down. You see what went down. I'm pretty sure you heard what went down. The Twin Towers popped up once again. I'm telling you, we gonna start ringing bells around here, man. I'm telling you, boy. Oh, y'all just wait. We was on Jackson State. We was going to get Southern. And y'all already know, even in real life, Jackson State gonna be Southern. You know, JSU, Coach Prime. You already know. But once again, even in our league, we won. You know? They tried. But I mean, everybody knows once the Twin Towers step out there on the field, it's what? Y'all don't know?
How about you let us know?
It's a wrap. You hear me? It's a wrap. But, man, we won 30-something-0. Defense did their job. Offense did their job. You know what they say? What they say? Offense win games and defense win championships. Hey, we got us a ring. Got us a ring, man. But, Will, that takes care of sports and news. Now, it's Asia here. Can you tell them about our extreme gear?
Extreme Gear is coming your way. We will have great t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and other accessories. And our online store that is soon to be on our online site, which is just on this screen below. So, how do y'all feel about that?
Oh, I'm gonna have to cop this. Y'all gonna have to cop this.
What about you, Alexis?
I mean, I feel like it's a good investment.
A good investment. Look at you, big money word. Business lady.
Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now Snapchat. We will be right back with our topic of the day, money talks, and what that means to us, with special guest Alexis Pittman, who is going to tell us about her online boutique and how she makes money.
Alright.
And welcome back. We are back. Yes, Lord. And we have beside me Miss Business Lady herself, Miss Entrepreneur, Entrepreneur, Alexis Pittman. Introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, my name is Alexis Pittman. Have my own business, LLC, Camera Closet Designs, in clothing retail. So yeah.
Man. I want to ask you a question before these questions get asked to us. So, how did you, for like people out there, can you explain to them how you like get your business open and stuff like that, and what inspired you, and how you're able to wake up every morning and just keep it going? You feel me? Even like, say you can't get what you want to put into your business, and like you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you just keep that flowing? You feel me?
What inspires me? I mean, I could just sit here and say, "Oh, money inspires me," but I mean, I've always wanted to just be my own boss. Honestly, like I don't like working for others.
I feel you with that.
So, and what keeps me going, just that drive to just be at the top.
Focus. It's all but all that's something I want to tell y'all, man. I was told this the other day, bro. It's one thing, that one word that I gotta keep on my side to help me keep grinding. Focus. 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 You know why you should focus? Too many, because there's so many distractions, especially in this one little city right here. There's so many distractions in this city. There's so many people distracting you, keeping you off, trying to get you off your grind. You gotta stay focused. Like you gotta know what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. And once you get that in your head, you gotta focus. And I'll guarantee you, once you start focusing, things are gonna start coming for you.
I agree. Thanks.
Okay, so today is Money Talks, you guys. So what does money mean to you?
Money. What money means to me? See, a lot of people say money is the root for all evil. That's what they say.
Yeah.
But to me, in my opinion, money can't really make you evil. It can't be the root to all evil. It does that by itself. You do that to yourself. Once you once you start making money, you say you racking it up, you feel me? You still gotta have in your mind like, okay, I still gotta eat. You still gotta stay grinding, you feel me? Like you can't just get money and be like, okay, I got money. I'm there now. I ain't worried about nothing. Cause I'm telling you, I guarantee you, as soon as you start thinking that, guess where that money going? Now look at you. You broke. Keep that money flowing, man. Keep the same energy you had before you got that money. When you get that money, keep that same energy, man. You gotta stay grinding all throughout the season, every season. What about you?
What does money mean to me? um, Honestly, I really don't know. Like, I mean, it's a good thing to have. You really need it. I mean,
Like,
you need it to a certain extent, but I mean,
it gives you a little power. It kind of
yeah, it's power, like a little power, but I'm not trying to be power driven.
Facts.
So,
Basically, what Braylon said about money, you can be as rich as you want to be. If you were not always rich, like before you have money like that, you have to think about your mindset that you had to get that money. So the same mindset that you had to get that money, you should have that while you have as much money as you have. And, don't just like go spending it on unnecessary things and just, keep doing what you was doing before you had all the money.
stay humble.
Yes.
Stay humble with it, man.
Staying humble is definitely a key. So, Alexis, you being a young entrepreneur and having your business, Did it overwhelm you when you made your first like 300 or first $400? How did you feel about having that much money? Did you think about saving it, or did you just think about, I got this much money and I'm gonna go spend it?
Oh no, that's never my mindset. When I first got my first little something, little first little change, I was excited. I was like, oh, my business is really thriving. It's actually doing something. So it wasn't like, oh, I got money, I'm done. I ain't got to do nothing else. I was like, okay, what can I do to make more money? You know, I was really like thinking ahead of my business. It already started, like it just started. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. It's a little close here, close there. But what can I do in the future to improve on my business? So yeah, saving it was mainly my answer.
One thing I can say about that, like, I want to put this in there. Like, this doesn't answer your question, but this needs to be put out there, you feel me? Like, what we gotta think about, like, you gotta think about this every day. You got money. Yeah, you might not be living the life you want to live. You might not have all the money you want. But you, at some point of your life, you gotta realize that you're blessed. At least you can say that you got a roof. Because there's really people out here that's living under bridges and on side of stores or corner stores, you feel me? Who's actually having to dig through trash cans and stuff to get stuff. Sometimes you gotta realize that you're blessed, bro. You gotta you can't get too cocky once you get that money, man. Cause one thing I have to say, what God blesses you with, He can take that away, just like that. He gave it to you. He can just take it away. Like with me with sports, the skills that I got right now, He blessed me with these skills. He gave it to me. He can just I can get too humble at one moment, and the next thing I know, He takes it away just like that. And He can take it away by me waking it up and I'm just not the same. I'm outgrowing it, or I'm in the middle of it. I'm getting hurt. You feel me? Like that's why people say you gotta stay humble. Humble is key, man.
Humble is definitely key. So no amount of money should change who you are. So looking at celebrities, you see them living the lavish lifestyles. And a lot of youth, they look at rappers and singers and celebrities and they say that's what they want to aspire to, not realizing what it took to get to that point. So do you look at that as a fantasy? You're living in a fantasy? Do you think a lot of your youth, your generation is living in a fantasy and maybe not realizing the hard work it takes to get to that point?
100%. I can literally say I just heard this. I hear this every day in school. Like we talk about like in one of my classes, it's like talking about our future plans, realistically, like planning like living expenses, all of that. And people are just sitting here like, I ain't gonna have that problem. I'm gonna be sitting here doing this and this and this, and it's like that's not realistic. Like you don't know a struggle. Like one of my students in there was like, oh, I didn't know the struggle. I was up here sleeping on the floor or stuff like that. And I can relate because I've done the same thing. We've all been there. We had to start somewhere. And they was like, oh, one of the students was like, oh no, never me. I never sleep on the floor. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, see, you don't know the struggle. You're not humble.
Right.
So once something gets took away from you, you ain't gonna know what to do. You know? It's weird.
I gotta say something else. And once again, it is not go with your question. But it has to be put on out there. Because I'll have to say, because I experienced it. To be honest, I kind of experience it every day at school. See, what people have to start doing, and like people that's in school, even grown-ups do it. Like, just like, you stay talking about what somebody has on, what their house look like, what their room look like, what they have in their house and what they don't have in their house, what they have on, what they don't got. Mm-hmm. But you don't know what they've been through, what they're going through, what their struggle is. Because what you can be saying that, no, they just laughing it off with you. But really, you hurt them by saying that because that's a daily struggle.
And adding on to that is like, what if they're not even struggling? That's probably all they got. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they might be happy with what they got, and you just sitting here downing them for it. That's not cool at all.
At all, bro.
Yeah. Good deal. So technically, let me ask this question: do any of you have a bank account?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, indeed. See, because once I turned 13, Cash Out said, you could get a card. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, boy, when that boy came in the mail, come on, when I tell you I was waiting every day. I'm talking about you. I'm telling you, every day. I was like, Mom, did you check the mail? Did you check the mail? Did you check the mail? Did my card come in? Did my card come in? I'm talking about, wait a minute, when that motherfucker came in, get on Cash Out, scanned the little thing, put the code in and everything. That was the first thing I did.
What?
Got some DoorDash. You know what I bought?
What did you buy?
Got me some 20-piece bundle from McDonald's, and man, let me tell you, that motherfucker's good. Oh, it was good. Ooh.
Now you got that Cash App card. Now that's supposed to be to help you save money. So let me ask that. Having the bank account, you want your money in there just so you can say you can flash your card? Or are you really thinking ahead and wanting to have a savings account or build your account and build your money?
I have lately, like once like I said, like that whole focus thing I was talking about earlier. Like once that person had said something to me, like when he said that to me, I like it's like it sparked something up in me. And like ever since then, it's been like, now I feel like I need to grind. Like I want to focus, but I also want to make money while I'm focusing. And I want to make money, but while I'm making this money, I don't want to sit around and spend it on stuff that I want, but I don't need. Because a lot of times people want things and think they need it. You don't need that. You can wait to get that till later on in the future. You just want it. You feel me? So now you're just going out spending and wasting money on things that you don't even need.
True.
You need to spend on things that you need. That's what, like that's one thing I say I still have to learn. Is there's things that I want and there's things that I need. Like okay, an Xbox. I want that. I don't need that. I need some new shoes on my feet. I need some new pants, some new clothes. You feel me? I need a new book set. Got a hole in my book set right now. I ain't got a lot. Hey, cause look, one thing about me before we go on, I'm gonna be 100% true with you.
What you should.
And look, the struggle is real. The struggle is real, man. I'm talking about sooner or later, if the year don't hurry up, go ahead and end. My books are probably one of them walking into class, boom, everything fall out. I'm being real. But yeah, like I actually want to start saving up money for later on in the future when I actually need to spend that money. I'll be able to say because I always dreamed of that day of where one day I'll be able to tell my mom, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'll pay that. I'll take that off your hands. You're struggling paying the bill. I got you. I can pay that.
And to answer the question, yeah, I've always been the type of person to save. I mean, anybody that knows me, especially in family, knows I'm like that bargain person. Like, I'm gonna find the easiest way to get something in the most expensive. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just go out and splurge. I mean, I might splurge sometimes, but not all the time. And going to what he has said, it's like my mom, you know, she went through that struggle, and one day I want to be able to be like, you ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about that. You cool. You got it. You got it. Like,
she don't buy me shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Matter of fact, last weekend, bro, she's probably spent like over $100, $200, $300 on me, bro. And that was just for football, bro. I'm talking about for one. She let me get my own room for one. I'm telling you, that's not cheap. Hotel rooms is not cheap these days. And she actually went all the way to the academy, and got me some turf tape. That turf tape was like $20-something. Got me some gloves that was like expensive as heck. Got me some bands to put on my legs, just so I could be dripped out in a football game. Like I have a lot to pay back on. You feel me? She bought a lot of things for me. She does a lot of things for me, so I have a lot to say. When I get my money, like I ask for it. Like I said, I don't need that stuff. I want that stuff.
And it's not like she's making you like, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
But
you
at the
gotta
end of
pay
the
me
day,
back.
exactly.
It's just because you want
It's just
to.
because I
Your
want
heart.
to. Because there's a lot of things that she wastes her money on because of things that I don't need but I want.
Humbleness.
You feel me?
Now that you said that, there's a keep versus spend. So I'm gonna tell you, you have to decide what you're gonna keep, what you're gonna spend. So car versus clothes. What would you keep? What would you spend?
I would keep.
You said car versus clothes?
Mm-hmm.
I would keep the clothes
I would keep the car.
Mm.
and I would spend the car. But what you mean by spend?
Like spend, like basically car versus clothes. Which one would you keep?
The
If
clothes.
you had the money and the only money you had was to either go to either the car or the clothes, which one would you have to get?
The clothes. I wouldn't want to sit there when the sun goes every day. I'm flashy. I'm very flashy. The car can come later. Once I get my clothes, then I'll start ready to get the car. But the clothes, I actually need that.
It depends. Do I have any good clothes? Because if I got some good clothes, I ain't gotta get no new clothes. Unless I'm outgrowing the mugs and it's like my sleeve all the way up here.
See, like I'm the type of person that be like,
And it's not that I'm trying to get no flashy car. I mean, it could be something busted. You know,
the clothes can be new. The clothes can be new, and then the next week after I wear it, I'll be like, this getting old.
See now.
I want something new now. It's getting out there. Everybody done seen it now. They like, okay, I done wore it once before. Let me come up.
And y'all gonna see the same shirt I had on 2 weeks ago.
Trying to pop out with something, man.
All right. Keeping food versus phone bill.
Yeah, I'm keeping the food. I mean, my phone aggravates me already. And I barely have anybody to talk to anyway, so I'm keep the food. I gotta
That's
eat.
hard. Because I'm a fat person, you know.
Ooh.
And also, like,
I gotta eat.
I'm young and I'm like,
There's
my
television.
phone is like very important to me. So that's tough right there.
Computers ain't gonna help me.
Y'all can type. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one.
A tablet. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I need my Sonic and Dairy Queen at McDonald's.
So you're gonna leave the phone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because you can talk to people at school once you see them instead of having a phone.
To be honest, I noticed this like a long time ago when I got my phone too. Like I was so scared. I'm like, bro, life could be so boring. I got a phone. No, I broke it. I broke it for like that 1,000 times. And man, I'm thinking life gonna be so useless. But really, I figured out like when I don't have a phone, I actually get out my room. I get out my room more. I talk to my family more. Because usually when I have a phone, I really just be on my room on my phone, listen to music, on TikTok, on FaceTime with people.
Okay.
I don't even do that now with the phone. So.
All right. So keeping new shoes or go get school fees paid.
School fees.
So new shoes versus school fees.
School fees. And I'm gonna tell you why school fees.
I had a question.
School comes first.
So when you say school fees, what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean like college, like anything?
College. Let's just say even in high school, if they said you had to have science fees or something like that to be in a class.
No,
college.
School fees.
College.
Because I just got me a new pair of shoes. I don't need no new shoes. I'm some called Crocs.
Because technically, if I get through school fees, learn what I got learned in school, I can really learn more about
That
business
sounds so cheap, bro.
and get more money in the future, and then buy shoes. Technically, so I mean,
no scholarships.
I mean, think about it. You go to school and you learn how to count money.
Mm-hmm.
Most people, I mean, you can't not go to school and know how to count money. It's kind of impossible. You gotta learn all the 10 cents, the 25s. You know, actually, y'all know how long it took me to learn that. I remember my papa used to make me sit up there in that kitchen or in my room, shaking the bucket, pour it all out, make me count all of it. And if I can count all of it, that's how much money I get. And I remember it used to be $100 or $200 in the book. I used to be so happy I was able to count it. But when I didn't know how to count it, I used to get so angry with myself. And with him, I had to go to my room. And I'd be so hot.
All right. Keeping a PS4 or 5 or the clothes?
Nah,
Yes,
see,
4 or 5.
you know what you're doing with that one, cause you know I'm gonna get. See, okay. Shots fired.
I would choose the PS4 or 5 because I already have a lot of clothes. And I mean, when I think about clothes, it's just like, okay. Like, I'm not like a huge person of like getting clothes. Like, I don't really buy clothes
See?
like that.
Well,
Like, clothes is not something that I need right now. So I would.
CLOSE. No, that's not how you spell.
That's-
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping.
Yes.
Hold on.
That's exactly why you need to get the school fees.
Clothes. CLOTHES. My bad. But y'all get the point. Clothes.
Pleasant Grove.
I don't have to say clothes because, like, sheesh, I need the clothes
Yeah, I don't care.
more than the game.
Because to be honest, to me, like I used to be a huge gamer, but now it's like the game really starting to get boring to me. Like it be like right now, that PS4 is sitting up there in my room collecting dust. It really got a plate on top of it, of rice and gravy. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be sitting up there watching YouTube and sleep. I'll be tired.
With that being said, keeping, last one, McDonald's or the gas in your car?
McDonald's.
The
Gas,
gas in your car.
gas.
Do you know how expensive
I'll ride a bike.
Gas
gas
is
is right
expensive
now?
right now.
Like, do you know how expensive that is?
Man, I'll ride a bike. That McDonald's calling my name.
That things ain't even that important.
Man.
I mean, is it good?
Yeah, it's
It's gonna
delicious.
fill you up.
Ain't no
Not
gas?
for that long.
Yeah.
Well,
Man,
go
man.
back 10 minutes later for some more.
Man, if you don't burn them calories and you hop on a bike, on a scooter, I'm not tripping. Y'all about to burn them
How you gonna
calories.
get to McDonald's if you don't have gas?
I got a bike
Okay.
or a scooter.
What if it's on flat? What if the scooter is broke?
Go to the gas station.
So you gonna walk?
If you go to the gas station, get the air pump. Or if you bought an air
You need
pump.
water you need money for the pump.
Right, you can't just
You can't just get it.
Just because you don't
See,
go,
if
just
you
because
spend
you
your
ride a
money-
bike, don't mean you don't got money. That means you're just.
If you
In
spend
shape.
your money on that, then how you gonna get McDonald's?
I know. One of our coaches, he at the high school now though, but he was at the middle school. He ride a bike. He used to ride a bike to the middle school every day. He didn't ride his truck or his car. He rode his bike. And look how
And who
he walk
finna get
around
out
like
there
this.
in the hot? Okay, say it's like
He walk
about to be
around.
100 degrees outside. You gonna ride a bike?
burn them calories.
Hey, no. Sorry.
Keep the water right there in the basket.
You can call me bougie.
All right. So, heading to the end of our discussion, do you guys know anything about budgeting?
What you mean by
Do
that?
you have a budget in mind, like that you know
Yeah.
that you're going to spend this amount? You want to spend a certain amount on this, and you save the rest for future
Technically,
things.
I have no choice because see, I only got like $37 on Cash App, and there's stuff that I want to buy, and it'd be like 50, 40, something dollars, and it's like I know my mom, she's not gonna want to give me $2 extra knowing she got it. It's cool though, so I gotta know my budget. I have to get the things that look cheap, but it's cool.
So, in conclusion, do you think money talks? You think you have to have money? Money rules the world. Money makes the world go round. You need it as a youth.
No,
You have to have money.
no.
No.
I mean, you need money, but you don't.
Have to have it.
Not like the way you put it.
It's like 50-50.
I mean, you need money, but like,
You only need money for certain things.
yeah.
Money don't rule the world.
And
You can't. That's like saying let money rule you.
Mm-hmm.
money doesn't rule certain people's world, if that makes sense.
You can't. Money.
Like,
is
it might
not
rule the
blessing.
world for somebody else, but it might not rule the world for you.
And it's like I said at the beginning, like they say money is the root of all evil. You make that happen. It doesn't happen by itself.
That's why I say 50.
Because like once you get that money, you just feel like you get the stuff. Now I'm on top of the world. Now they get you bankrupt. No money on your account.
So, in conclusion, Alexis, tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurship and your company or your boutique that you have a little bit.
Well, I've said before, it's called Caramel Closet Designs. LLC. I'll put that in. The purpose behind that name is very crazy. Like, I was really struggling with the name of it. I was like, I wanted to be something, what I heard before. So I was like, I want to put my identity in my business name. So I was like, but my skin complexion. I don't know why.
I mean, you're close, but
See what I'm saying? Nobody can decipher if I'm between light skin and brown skin. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then closet, going in the closet, getting new little clothes from my designs.
You know what I would have named it? If I make a clothing line, you know what it'd be called? Drippy Cool Bees. Look, let me tell you why. Because all my clothes gonna be drippy, and they're gonna be cool. So Drippy Cool Bees. Drippy Cool Bees. And my name is Braylon. So Drippy Cool Bees. I'm telling you.
So back to your question.
Yes. So how long have you had your LLC?
I had my LLC while I was in 10th grade, so that was, I was like 15. So it's been like 4 years. So, yeah.
Okay. So you're getting what do you sell with your boutique?
I sell almost everything, honestly. It's like I do 2-piece sets, I do all types of stuff.
You sell games?
No.
Okay. See, somebody can see you for that. Because you said, say you put
in retail.
Listen, say you put in there. We sell everything.
In retail.
We literally said everything.
What you mean by retail?
Clothes.
That's clothing.
Okay,
Also, with
so
your
you got
Laws
shoes.
of Benza, that is your brand that you want to create your own clothes, correct?
Right.
All right. Well, you guys, I thank you for joining in for our Money Talks You Speak Wednesday. Thank you, Asia, Braylon, and Alexis. And do you guys got any shout outs before we head out?
Shout out to me. I love it. My cousin Jameer. Coach LT, Coach Gibson. Tommy. And one more thing before we leave. Shout out to Crew and you people these days. Don't eat little crowns.
Asia, do you have any shout outs? Alexis, do you have any shout outs?
No, not at all.
Alrighty, you guys. Thanks for watching our Youth Speaks Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out.